My name is Erik Rietveld. I'm one of the founding partners of RAAAF. We start from our own fascinations. We try to make work that is at the intersection of art and architecture, architectural installations, that is societally relevant. The exhibition in 2010 in Venice was basically an attempt to show the enormous amount of vacancy in the Netherlands. There's a sea of vacant buildings, 10,000 vacant public and government buildings. And we wanted to make people aware of that, but also give them a feel of the potential by showing the sea of vacancy and making an atlas that shows the possibilities for temporary reuse of these buildings. One of the things that interests us about vacancy is the quality of many of these buildings. Often it's monuments, because it's vacant government buildings that we're primarily interested in. So we're not so much interested in vacant office spaces, but in the vacant public buildings like palaces, schools, libraries. And they all have been built for special purposes and have specific qualities. And for that reason they offer all sorts of potential for use that you don't find in the standard architect that's been built normally today. What we are showing here at the Biennale in Chicago is a project titled The End of Sitting Cutout. It is a vision on the office of the future of 2025. We found out that all the plans that the government is making for the office of the future are basically still based on sitting, even though we know that sitting too much is very unhealthy. For instance, we read in the newspaper that people who sit 11 hours or more per day have 40% higher risk of dying in the next 3 years than people who sit 4 hours or less. And we started thinking about how a world without chairs could look like. But we first tried to come up with this vision on the office of the future that's not based on sitting, but based on supported standing. So it's affordances, possibilities for standing in different ways that support the body while you're working standing. We call it a thinking model. It's something that people can enter and experience how a different world would look like, what it would be to live in a world where you are standing rather than sitting. I think it says a lot about the state of the art of interior architecture, because interior architecture is based on fine-tuning chairs, developing a chair for the 1 millionth time just a bit better, rather than thinking about supporting standing. And making this kind of experimental thinking models is central to our practice, but we also think it's like a build manifesto, and it has extra force because people can experience it by going in and feeling how it actually is to be in such a world without chairs.